Sitting in the back without anything to hold on to is properly insane. Alright, ladies and gents, boys and girls, today we are out at the Rock Raceway. I'm sure you've heard of it. It's basically a drift venue where drift enthusiasts come and they drift their cars. It's not an amateur thing. It's a thing where real professional guys who know what they're doing do the drifting and do their stuff. He's offering me Boerewors rolls over there, but we're not trying to eat right now. So it's going to be a jam-packed day. Going to be checking out the drifting, seeing what the guys do, checking out their cars, and I'm hoping I can get my ass into one of those cars. Okay, so we're about to enter the pit area. Like I said, everything hasn't started yet, so we're going to enter the pit area and see some of the cars that are here, what the people are driving, what the people are drifting. I'm sure you can see over there, it's looking pretty neat. I can see a Supra already. There's an orange Supra that looks very clean, so I'm really keen to check that out. I don't think a lot of the guys have arrived here yet. I think they're still trickling in. The guys that are here are busy getting their cars set up, but I'm keen on seeing the Supra. And before I could even see the Supra, I met up with Ernest, the owner of this graffitied E46.
So I got 4 second and 225 tires for 2.5.
That's good.
I would have paid for 4 tires $4,000.
Jeez.
It's a big difference. Yeah, I'm a little bit of a budget drifter, but
At least you're in there.
Track.
Yeah. What is that now? It has begun. What engine are you running in this thing?
So that's a 2J bottom end and a 1J head. So it's a 1.5J.
Okay.
With a T66 ball bearing turbo. Standard intake. Internals is high compression Eagle rods and pistons. IRP top and bottom.
So if you get a 2J bottom end and a 1J top, it's a 1.5J.
Yeah, 100%.
Hectic.
For that 1.5.
Hectic.
Yeah, but come have a look at it. It's not, Formula Drift spec, but it's South African spec, if I could say it like that.
Yep. Definitely looks like the right thing.
Yeah.
So the 1Js and 2Js are like elongated engines like that. That's the one where you tell, inline 6. Yeah.
And then what I did was I moved the radiator to the back.
Yeah.
Not as neat, understand, it's just
a radiator, that's all that matters.
Okay, so this vinyl that you see there, the Monster. So 2 years ago I ended up crashing my car into a wall, and later that night I went and I collected the rest of the residue from the Monster banner, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna use this.
So this is from an old car?
No, this was against the wall, that Super Drift series.
So you pulled it off and put it in the car?
Yeah, I put it on the car just as memories, because this is now the new build that I ended up building. 30 days later, got the car running again.
So what does this cost you all in to get this car drift ready?
From my old car to this, what was the conversion?
No. What does this cost you? Just this, to get it ready, the whole setup?
Quite honest, the setup I bought as is.
Yeah.
The car ended up costing me, when the swap that I did was like 150k. The turbo conversion, the exhaust manifold, you need intercooler, you need the boost pipes, the wastegates, the flippant radiator, all those little things that add up, and management. So it adds up.
So it's quite an expensive
Once it's
sport
running,
to get into.
once it's running, right, I end up with 6 tires and like 50 liters of fuel, entrance and everything. My budget for a race is like 7,000 rand.
7,000. 6 tires for one event.
Yeah.
Jeez, bro.
That's little. I don't practice.
For one event.
Yeah.
Yes.
But this is my steed. So what I need to do is I need to keep it full.
The entire time.
Yeah, and as well my tank was always in the middle. So it was kind of normal. Now it's on the side and it's turned to the side. So obviously if I'm in drift,
all the fuel's gonna go.
Side.
So you gotta keep it full the whole
just
time.
Keep it full, monitor, and yeah, flip. Engine wise, I've been running this motor now 4 years.
And it's still running.
Still running. Service it each time.
Yeah.
Change the oil. Matter of fact, I haven't changed spark plugs.
So you're saying to me that each time you drift, you service
Yeah, after
an event.
yeah, Sunday I'll service.
Yeah.
New oil, and I just keep renewing that.
After the chat and a bit of tire warming, Ernest was kind enough to take us for a spin in his E46, and I had the misfortune of sitting in the back. Sitting in the back without anything to hold on to is properly insane. Crazy. Practice continued, and Ernest paired up with the Supra for a sneaky little practice session. Right, so Ernest over there, the guy in the BMW E36, he just lost a tire. These guys are still practicing, so they're using quite a bit of tire, and that's when it becomes an expensive sport. I mean, he was telling me just now that for them to come here at an event like this, he goes through 6 sets of tires, rear tires. So they're about to start now. So it's gonna get really interesting with all the cars behind us. So the weather's really changed out here. I'm sure you can see that it's gotten a lot darker. It looks like it's gonna rain. So these guys are gonna have a fun time. If it does rain, I don't know whether it gets more challenging or it gets easier, but I know it's easier on the tires. So we're gonna see how it's gonna go if it does rain.
You just want to score some points up on the board.
Yeah, good. We're around here to get you from Swartkops and to get a mission. We're doing rides and shows at Swartkops. And then packed up there, camped offload straight into qualifying. Yeah, then come here, offload, actually offload straight onto track for qualifying. So no practice, no nothing.
Didn't do too bad. I saw your second one. I saw your first one, which was a bit slow. The second one you gave it
A bit more stick.
yeah.
But yeah, no practice, just straight into qualifying.
This is Jim, by the way. He's a master drift guy. I left the TV shop that I was doing, and I realized you are the product. Why not start your own thing instead of jumping from TV show to TV show? So yeah,
Well done.
well done.
And how's it going?
This is the first and the second video.
Okay, congrats. Watch the space for more.
Watch the space for more. Just a bit of background info on how I know Jim. Jim has kind of started teaching me how to drift last year. So I think they do that over there. Their company is called XS Drift. They do shows, they do drifting lessons. If you want to learn how to drift, visit XS Drift. These are the vehicles that they have. They've obviously got the Lumina, which is my favorite. I haven't driven that yet with Jim. They've also got the 350Z. I've driven one of the 350Zs, just not this specific one. I've driven the V6 one. This is the V8 one. I think this is the one they compete with. So yeah, he's a lovely guy. And my drifting career might start off at some points. I just need to obviously get a car and set it up. But I have started learning with Jim. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. Jim and Mikey, check them out. XS Drift, xsdrift.co.za or .com, I'm not sure, and they'll get you sorted. Well, the rain never came and drifting continued into the night, and we were there for all the action. The guy in this Lumina is still a novice and finding his feet. I may be wrong, but it could be Jim's son. Okay, so the BMW, the E36 as well as the Lumina are going to go again. You saw the Lumina spun out just now, so they're going to run again and hopefully they get it right this time. They went again, and the whole aim behind the whole tandem thing with this thing is that there's a lead car, so one of the cars is in front and it leads, so the guy who's in the back, not really in the back, but slightly in the back, has to mimic the guy in the front and be as close as possible to that guy without hitting him. So I think they did well now.
One more time.
Hopefully this time it's going to be the decider. It's crazy how these things work. That was a very good run between the Lumina and the E36, but now it's time for these two heavyweights to go head to head. So that Supra right there is a 1.5 JC engine, and that is a smoke machine. The whole place is filled with smoke because of one car. That thing is strong. Sure guys, so it's about 8:30 at night now. Been standing the entire day, walking around, chasing cars, watching cars. So I'm very, very tired. My feet are killing me. I don't know how these guys do it. The guys that do this, like Vic Pardell. Vic is there, he's the MC basically, and he's been standing, walking and talking the entire day, and I don't know how he does it, but it's rough. The feet are sore. So I'm gonna sit down for a little bit and just catch some air, catch a break, and we'll get back in there soon. And there goes Jim in one of the final heats against that mental E36 with a monkey on its back. It's the end of this entire thing. The guys have run, they put on a good fight. It's now time for the prize giving, where the winner gets crowned. So these are the top 3 guys. Not sure who that is. That is Jim McFarlane. Obviously, I'm a big fan of him because he's the guy who's been teaching me how to drift, and he's extremely good. And that guy over there is in the running. So let's see how this goes.
Let's give these guys a round of applause. We're going to do podium real quick. Can I have the drivers, finalists, gold cup and silver cup up in the front as the brief quickly and efficiently.
And it's pretty obvious who the winner was here. Nice one, Jim. It's been an epic day. It's been tiring. I've learned a lot about drifting, the rules, the do's and the don'ts, and I hope you've had a good time and enjoyed the content. Also, if you found this entertaining, nice, you want to see more of it, please give us a subscribe. And I don't know what video is going to be next, but we're going to try and make it kick-ass. We're going to try and make it proper content, you know, just take you through motorsports and cars, the latest cars, everything to do with just cars. And I think the guys are about to start spinning and drifting here, so let's have a look.